इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में हमारे ऑनरेबल चीफ गेस्ट रहेंगे प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर के एस ढींडसा जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल जेसीडी विद्यापीठ सिरसा, और गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर वर्चुअली हमारे साथ रहेंगे डॉक्टर विक्रांत अहलावत। और इंतजार की घड़ियां खत्म होते हुए हमारे मुख्य अतिथि, हमारे डिग्निटरीज हमारे बीच हमारे मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर के एस ढींडसा जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल जेसीडी विद्यापीठ सिरसा, और वर्चुअली हमारे साथ रहेंगे डॉक्टर विक्रांत अहलावत, और हमारे सभी डिग्निटरीज, माननीय चांसलर सर, प्रो चांसलर मैम हमारे बीच। जोरदार तालियां बजाकर हमारे मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर के एस ढींडसा जी का स्वागत कीजिए। हमारे माननीय चांसलर सर, प्रो चांसलर मैम, पीडीसी सर, पीसी सर के साथ मेरा अनुरोध, लेट्स प्रोसीड फॉर द ट्रिब्यूट टू मां सरस्वती। मां सरस्वती की वंदना के लिए इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का शुभारंभ करेंगे हम। लेट्स प्रोसीड फॉर ट्रिब्यूट टू मां सरस्वती। O goddess Saraswati, glory to you. You are a treasure of good deeds, and the goddess of wisdom, language, music, art, and the force of desire. It's a holy tradition to worship goddess Saraswati. अभिनव चंदन मेरे करुणामय विचरो तेरे मन के अमृत मसले जो तेरे मई तेरे मन के अमृत मसले जो तेरे मई Thank you very much, all the audience. Please give a big hand and take your seats. Thank you very much. As a gratitude and tradition of Home Sterling Global University to give a used to give a plant to our chief guest. So I would request to our Chancellor Sir, Pro Chancellor Ma'am, to present a plan to our chief guest. During speech. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of Om Sterling Global University, this is Neeraj Taneja, Head of Department, School of Legal Studies. Privileged to welcome you all on the occasion of inaugural session of the first International Conference India 2024, Scientific Aspects and Practice on Multidisciplinary Techniques and Policies of Health, Food and Art Skills for Social and Sustainable Development. So my first and foremost duty to welcome Honorable Chief Guest on this inaugural session of conference, Professor Dr. K.S. Dhindsa ji, Director General JCD Vidyapith Sirsa. Guest of Honor Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat ji, President International Naturopathy and Yoga Federation, Dehradun. He is virtually with us. Respected Chancellor Dr. Punit Goyal ji, Pro Chancellor Ma'am Dr. Poonam Goyal ji, Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. N.P. Kaushik ji, Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Rajendra Singh Chillar ji, all the deans in charges from the various schools of OSU, distinguished guest delegates, both offline and virtual mode, experts, researchers, and my dear colleagues from Om Sterling Global University. I wholeheartedly congratulate the organizing committee of Om Sterling Global University for such a remarkable efforts to organize this conference and enhancing the intellect among intellectuals. The purpose and objective of this conference is to bring collectively researchers, scientists, scholars in all fields of yoga, humanities, architecture, planning, and fine arts. But before starting the proceedings, I would like to reveal the journey to becoming Om Sterling Global University. OSU as a benchmark of excellence, as per a survey of India's leading newspaper, The Times of India, we are one of the Asia's fastest growing university. Please give a big hand for it. The uniqueness about the OSU is that it practices the best standards in teaching, which ultimately makes students a better professionals. The university has a beautiful landscape which creates a good environment for learning. The university not only thrives for educating all, but to also inculcate 6 E's of value system, that is empathy, enrichment, equality, excellence, empowerment, and enlightenment to serve the society. It's really a pleasure to welcome you all to the OSU, a progressive thinking of higher learning that meets your aspiration. It was year 2008 when OITM, Om Institute of Technology and Management, was established with a vision to providing quality education. The institute was started with only 2 courses, BTech and MBA. With the progressing time, the OITM was converted into OGI, Om Group of Institutions with various courses. In year 2019, by the grace and blessings of Ma Saraswati, these efforts of OGI has taken a big leap in the form of Om Sterling Global University. It is basically a dream which has been dreamed by the visionary leaders under the purview of superb leadership of visionary doctors, educationists, Dr. Punit Goyal ji, and source of inspiration, Dr. Poonam Goyal ji. So please put your hands together for an appreciation to our visionary leaders and the entire OSU family. Now, I would like to invite our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Rajendra Singh Chillar, for a welcome note. But before inviting Sir, I would like to give a brief introduction of our Honorable PVC Sir. Professor Dr. Rajendra Singh currently working as Pro Vice Chancellor in OSU. He has been teaching in the fields of computer science and engineering since 1987 and one of the founder member of Department of Computer Science, University Institute of Engineering and Technology, and University Computer Center at MTU Rohtak. Professor Chillar held various academic and administrative positions as a head of department in MTU, Director UIT, Director UCC, Professor in charge, University Computer Center, and the author. He has won the Best Paper Award in International Conference in Paris, France during 12-13, 2013. Was conferred Fellow Award of University Association of Science and Technology of Romania, Ustru, awarded LEAP 2019 award by MHRD Government of India. So please welcome our respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor Rajendra Singh.
Very good morning. Honorable Professor Dr. K.S. Dhinsa ji, Director General, JCD Vidyapeeth Sirsa, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat, President, International Naturopathy and Yoga Federation, Dehradun, Guest of Honor, but who is connected online today with us, Respected Chancellor Sir, Dr. Puneet Goyal ji, Respected Pro-Chancellor, Madam Dr. Poonam Goyal ji, worthy Vice Chancellor, Dr. N.P. Kaushik, Dr. N.P. Giri, Dean, School of Yoga and Naturopathy and School of Performing and Fine Arts, Dr. Sunil Benda, in charge, School of Social Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Pavitra, in charge, School of Agriculture, all deans, in charge, faculty members, delegates, participants, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning and very warm welcome for the inaugural session of the National Conference on the topic Scientific Aspects and Practices of Multidisciplinary Techniques and Policies of Health, Food and Art Skills for Social and Sustainable Development. This national conference is being organized by School of Yoga and Naturopathy, School of Performing and Fine Arts, School of Social Sciences and Humanities, and School of Agriculture of Om Sterling Global University, Hisar. We are fortunate today that in this inaugural session we have today with us Honorable Professor Dr. Kuldeep Singh Dhinsa ji, Director General JCD Vidyapeeth Sirsa. Professor Dhinsa needs no introduction. He is a well-known scientist, he is a world-reputed scientist, and he has great contribution in the field of science, especially in the field of chemistry. He has visited many countries and his research papers have brought laurels to this region and also for India. He has served many countries, he has visited many countries and served on very higher positions on the national and international level. Sir, on behalf of the OSGU family and from the bottom of my heart personally, we welcome you, sir, for this inaugural session. Very big hand to Professor Dhinsa ji. I also welcome Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat, President, International Naturopathy and Yoga Foundation, Dehradun, who is our guest of honor today and who is connected today, attending this conference as online. Sir, on behalf of the OSGU family, we also welcome you. Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat is a well-reputed yoga expert, and during last 20 years, he has cured, I think, more than 15 lakhs patients. So let's give him also big hand. Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat ji, you are welcome, sir. I also take this opportunity to welcome our dynamic and visionary Chancellor Sir Dr. Puneet Goyal ji and Pro-Chancellor Madam Dr. Poonam Goyal ji. We also welcome you, sir and madam, for this inaugural session. You spared your valuable time and blessing. You gave your blessings to the inaugural session. I also welcome our worthy Vice Chancellor Dr. N.P. Kaushik ji, our Registrar Dr. Vinod Sharma ji, and all the deans in charge, faculty members, and especially the delegates who are attending this conference from different parts of the region. This conference definitely has a long title, but it is relevant because it is being organized by 4 schools of OSGE University. And as I told you that it is being organized jointly by the 4 schools, School of Yoga and Naturopathy, School of Performing Fine Arts, and School of Social Sciences and Humanities, and School of Agriculture. So I also welcome all the faculty members and deans of all these 4 schools. Sir, now this OSGU has also again needs no introduction. OM Sterling Global University has become now a reputed university of the nation, of the region also. And under the dynamic leadership, our Chancellor Sir and Pro Chancellor Madam, this university is progressing day and night. This university came into existence in 2008, as explained by Dr. Neeraj Taneja also, in the form of an Institute of Engineering and Management. And finally, in 2019, it became full university in the name of OM Sterling Global University. And the main objective of this university is to serve the region and serve the nation and serve the country, especially for academic purposes as well as in other regions also for outreach programs. OSU is organizing different outreach programs from time to time for the welfare of the society. Every year we organize Regalia, a national level quiz competition. Every year it is being organized in the month of January, and it is especially for the students of 12th standard, and very fabulous prizes are given to the students and they are motivated by that particular event. We also organize other outreach programs like blood donation camp, healthcare checkups. So our Chancellor Sir and Madam Chancellor Sir objective is to serve the society in different forms. Currently, OSU is running 15 schools, under which 130 courses are being run. And definitely, we are in the pipeline to start more value-added courses, which can be helpful for the students for their employment and other skills. So once again, I extend my heartiest gratitude and greetings to our distinguished guests, esteemed delegates, faculty members, and all the participants who are attending this conference offline or online, and especially our chief guest, Professor Dr. Kuldeep Singh Dhindsa ji, and our guest of honor, Dr. Vikrant Elawat ji. I'm sure that deliberations during the technical sessions will be very fruitful and informative for the delegates, research scholars, and faculty members. Thank you very much, each and all, and let the learning begin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to invite our respected Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dr. N.P. Kaushik ji. But before inviting Sir, because Sir is one of the patrons of this national conference, Sir has done BTech Civil Engineering from MBM University, Jodhpur, MTech from IIT Delhi, PhD from IIT Roorkee, having more than 38 years of experience, and former Vice Chancellor of Rajasthan Technical University from 16 to 19. As far as awards are concerned, Sir has got Education Excellence Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, Pride of Rajasthan, Bikaner Gaurav Award, and one of the most prestigious award in India, that is Vice Chancellor of the Year 2022. Please welcome our respected Honorable Vice Chancellor ji.
Thank you, Neeraj ji. It is a matter of great pleasure for us that today we are organizing national conference on scientific aspects and practices of multidisciplinary techniques and practices of health, food, and art skills for social and sustainable development. In the inaugural session, it is our proud pleasure and privilege that Dr. K.S. Dhindsa is gracing the occasion as chief guest, and Dr. Vikram Ehlawat, who is president of IYNF, is gracing the occasion as guest of honor. He is joining us online. As our Pro VC has already described about Dr. Dhindsa ji, he is a great academician, scientist, and administrator. One of the most inspiring thing which I feel today, I have met him first time, and I feel inspiring that at this age also he is very active in academics and administration and scientific endeavors. So I would like that आप सब लोग जो है एक बार तालियां बजा के बहुत अभिनंदन करें और स्वागत करें. On the dais, I welcome our Chancellor Dr. Puneet Goyal ji, Dr. Pro Chancellor Dr. Poonam Goyal ji, convener of this conference, Dr. N.P. Giri ji, our Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Chillar ji, and other conveners Dr. Sunil Benda ji, Pavitra ji, all deans of schools, faculty members, and delegates. Since the ancient age, we have heard that roti, kapda, and makan are prime needs of the human beings. The healthy life is another prime need for well-being of humans. This national conference has aimed to focus on these issues and sustainable development. The United Nations has adopted the Sustainable Development Goals in 2015, and these goals consist of 17 interconnected objectives towards sustainable development by 2030. These goals aim to create an equitable, prosperous, and sustainable world for every human being. For achieving the sustainable development, it is necessary to make balance between three core elements: economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection. These three elements are interconnected and crucial for the well-being of individuals as well as societies. The sustainable development is the development which will have impact for a longer time. Therefore, a sustainable development not only takes care of consuming the resources and protection of environment for well-being of the present society, and also the future generation may not deprive of the resources and affected by bad environment. मैं अगर इसको सरल शब्दों में कहना चाहूँ, हिंदी में बताना चाहूँ, तो सीधा सा तात्पर्य ये है कि प्राकृतिक संसाधनों का तर्कसंगत उपयोग हो, जो हमारा पर्यावरण है उसका संरक्षण हो, और जो विकास है वो इस तरीके से हो कि हमारी जो वर्तमान सोसाइटी है, समाज है, और जो इंडिविजुअल्स हैं वो समृद्ध हो, और उसके साथ ही जो हमारी आने वाली जनरेशन है उसके लिए भी ये प्राकृतिक संसाधन जो है उपलब्ध रहें और एक अच्छा पर्यावरण जो है उनके लिए उपलब्ध रहे. यही एक धारणा जो है वो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट को जो है सपोर्ट करती है. Our national conference is being organized to prepare strategies of sustainable development in the areas of food, health, and social development. The United Nations Sustainable Goals are also included sustainable development for food and health. The goal related to food is zero hunger services. The objective of this goal is to achieve food security and improve nutrition by promoting sustainable agriculture, supporting small scale farmers, ensuring access to nutritious and sufficient food for all, and addressing issues of malnutrition and hunger. So this is what we aim for the food. And the other goal is related to health, is to ensure good health and well-being for all. The goal is to ensure healthy life and well-being for all people, focusing on improving healthcare system, reducing maternal and child mortality, combating major diseases, promoting mental health, and ensuring access to essential healthcare. So this is what we aim at the health. Higher education institutions like our university can play a vital role in promoting sustainable development practices on their campuses. They can adopt sustainable infrastructure and buildings, implement energy efficient measures, promote waste reduction and recycling, and integrate sustainable transportation options. Moreover, by incorporating sustainable procurement policies and practices, they can promote the use of eco-friendly products and services. These efforts can contribute to reducing the ecological footprint of the institutes, creating sustainable and healthy campuses, environment, and raising awareness among the students and staff about sustainable lifestyle choices. Sustainable development can take place only if the people are physically and mentally fit and all they have positive attitude of working. I hope that the various aspects of sustainable development which we have discussed above will be discussed in the presentations by our delegates through their research publications. I wish a great success of this conference and congratulate the conveners and organizing team for making wholehearted efforts arranging this national conference. Once again, I express my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Dimsaji, guest of honor, Dr. Vikrantji, and all dignitaries on the dais. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would request to all the dignitaries on the dais for please releasing the souvenir, releasing and open the souvenir on this national conference. I would like to request virtually to our guest of honor to please join us virtually.
मैं ऑनलाइन बुला रहा हूँ कैसे फोन को ऑनलाइन बुला रहा हूँ हाँ
फोन करवा लो ओके Thank you very much, sir. Now, as I told you, Dr. Vikrant Dhanawat, our guest of honor, with us. Before inviting Dr. Vikrant ji, I would like to introduce him, a brief introduction. He is writing कि अगर मेरे जीवन के बारे में थोड़ा बताया जाए तो मैं पिछले 20 वर्षों से योग व नेचुरोपैथी द्वारा करीब 15 से 20 लाख लोगों को स्वास्थ्य लाभ दे चुका हूं। बजा दीजिए तालियां जोर से, तालियों की बात है ये। मैं एक वरिष्ठ नेचुरोपैथ और योगाचार्य का अपने जीवन में पदभार ग्रहण करके अपने जीवन को लोगों की सेवा के लिए समर्पित कर दिया है मैं पहला नॉर्दर्न इंडिया का VNYSI और PGDNYSI बनने वाला डॉक्टर हूं। मेरे जीवन का एक ही लक्ष्य है कि नेचुरोपैथी व योग को विश्व की प्रथम चिकित्सा पद्धति बनाना, पूरे विश्व को रोग मुक्त जीवन देना, सनातन धर्म का प्रचार प्रसार करना, पूरे विश्व में इनका प्रसार करना और 5000 बेड का एक निशुल्क हॉस्पिटल का निर्माण करना और मां भगवत गीता को इंटरनेशनली योग एंड नेचुरोपैथी फेडरेशन का संचालन, पूरे विश्व में महान गीता पर का प्रचार और प्रसार करना। So please welcome Dr. Vikrant Ahlawat ji. Virtually he is with us. Dr. Saab, over to you, sir.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सब लोगों का, हमारे मुख्य अतिथिजन का और पूरी आपके वाइस चांसलर सर का और पूरी मैनेजमेंट टीम का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं कि आप लोगों ने मुझे ये मौका दिया। आप लोग जिस धरती पर बैठे हैं वो हमारा भारतवर्ष है और भारतवर्ष की वो धरती है जहां श्री कृष्ण ने गीता का ज्ञान दिया और ये हरियाणा है और हरियाणा से हर चीज आज की डेट में बहुत अच्छी उपयोगी चलती है, चाहे वो हमारे पंच तत्व हो जिसमें हम लोग पंच तत्व में आपका अन्न मानते हैं, जल मानते हैं, वायु मानते हैं, आपका आकाश मानते हैं, सब शुद्ध है। सबसे ज्यादा स्पोर्ट्स खिलाड़ी यहाँ से निकलते हैं। तो आज अगर मैं कहूँ कि मेरे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है कि आपने इतनी अच्छी कॉन्फ्रेंस का आयोजन किया। ये जो यूनिवर्सिटी है बहुत अच्छा कार्य कर रही है और मेरा ये मानना है कि हम लोग जो इस धरती पर आए हैं वो श्री कृष्ण जी की वजह से आए हैं और नेचुरोपैथी और योग श्री कृष्ण जी के मुख से निकला हुआ एक ब्रह्म ज्ञान है जिसको अगर हम जिंदगी में अपने पालन करें तो हम हमेशा स्वस्थ रहेंगे, निरोगी काया रहेंगे। मैं खुद भी अपने जीवन में नेचुरोपैथी का पालन करता हूं और मैंने नेचुरोपैथी पे रिसर्च कर रहा हूं। हम लोग गीता पे रिसर्च करा रहे हैं। हम गीता के लिए एक रिसर्च बोर्ड बनाया हुआ है जिसमें हम नेचुरोपैथी को पूरे वर्ल्ड में, योग को पूरे वर्ल्ड में एक विश्वविख्यात कराना चाहते हैं क्योंकि ये हमारे ऋषि मुनियों प्रभु की दी हुई अनमोल धरोहर है। मैं आप सब लोगों का दोबारा से अभिनंदन करता हूं कि आप सब लोग इस यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर जो विद्यार्थी पढ़ रहे हैं वो योग और नेचुरोपैथी पढ़ रहे हैं और ये यूनिवर्सिटी इतनी अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी है क्योंकि जिस यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर योग और नेचुरोपैथी पढ़ाया जा रहा है उस यूनिवर्सिटी को मैं ब्रह्म यूनिवर्सिटी मानता हूँ क्योंकि जिस गीता के में पूरा योग और नेचुरोपैथी का वर्णन हो और हम चाह रहे हैं कि इसको विश्व की प्रथम चिकित्सा पद्धति बनाया जाए, उस यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर ये योग और नेचुरोपैथी पढ़ाया जा रहा है। मैं DN गिरी जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ कि वो डीन है जो कि हमारी संस्था के से काफी अच्छी तरह से जुड़े रहते हैं, नेचुरोपैथी और योग के लिए काफी प्रयास करते रहते हैं। तो मैं आप सबको बहुत ज्यादा साधुवाद करता हूँ। इसी के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देके बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आपको इस कॉन्फ्रेंस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर साहब, डॉक्टर विक्रांत अहलावत जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। चलिए अब चलते हैं हम हमारे लिए ब्लेसिंग्स का विषय होता है कि जब प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर KS ढींडसा जी की ब्लेसिंग्स हमारे बीच होती हैं और आज तो वो हमारे साथ ही हैं। उनको आमंत्रित करने से पहले मैं उनका जीवन परिचय आपको देना चाह रहा हूं क्योंकि वो अपने आप में एक इंस्टीट्यूशन है और 40 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है और देश विदेशों में कोई भी ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटी नहीं बची हुई तो आपको थोड़ा सा धैर्य से सुनना होगा और सीखना जरूर होगा कि कितनी बड़ी अचीवमेंट्स एक इंसान अपनी जिंदगी में पा सकता है। सर हैज डन MSc फ्रॉम पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी, सर्टिफिकेट फ्रॉम जर्मन पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी फर्स्ट डिवीजन, PhD फ्रॉम पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी A grade, field of specialization, inorganic and biological chemistry. Research projects were funded by state government, ICAR, US held Indian Rupee Fund, Ministry of Human Resources, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. Research Fellow, Assistant Professor and Professor of Chemistry, Haryana Agriculture University, Director General University Maulana in 2007, Director General JCD Vidyapeeth from 2022 continued till the date. In addition, served as Director Student Counseling, HAU के जितने भी डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं उनमें डीन कॉलेज ऑफ बेसिक साइंसेज, चेयरमैन हाउस अलॉटमेंट कमेटी, इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट एडवाइजर, और इसके साथ साथ पोस्ट डॉक्टरल ट्रेनिंग यूएसए, जर्मनी, इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, रिसर्च और जर्नल 25। एज फार एज अवार्ड्स, बहुत लंबी फहरिस्त है जिसमें मुख्य बता देता हूं मैं आपको। भारत गौरव अवार्ड, राष्ट्रीय एकता अवार्ड, वैदिक रत्न अवार्ड, हरियाणा रत्न अवार्ड, हिंदुस्तान गौरव अवार्ड, लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट बाय इंडियन केमिकल सोसाइटी, लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट फ्रॉम सोसाइटी ऑफ ग्रुप साइंटिस्ट, भारत रत्न मदर टेरेसा गोल्ड अवार्ड 2022 और फेलोशिप। इसके अलावा हमारी माननीय प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिसेस इंदिरा गांधी ने उन्हें नेशनल साइंस एकेडमिक अवार्ड से नवाजा था और वो हरियाणा के पहले व्यक्ति थे इस अवार्ड को पाने वाले। सर, ये अलग बात है कि खामोश खड़े रहते हैं, जो लोग बड़े हैं वो बड़े ही रहते हैं। ऐसे दरवेशों से मिलता है हमारा सिजरा, जिनके पाँव में कई ताज पड़े रहते हैं। Please welcome our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Insa ji.
Vice Chancellor Dr. N.P. Kaushik, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajinder Chiller, Organizing Secretary Dr. N.P. Giri, fellow teachers, dear students, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I am glad to be a part of National Conference on Scientific Aspects and Practices of Multidisciplinary Techniques and Policies of Health, Food, and Art, Skills for Social and Sustainable Development. Organized collectively by 4 schools of Holmes-Sterling Global University. It intends to bring together researchers, scientists, technicians, and scholars in various fields of yoga, social sciences and humanities, agriculture and fine arts sectors for propagating the original research, novel approaches and development policies which finally would transform the life of a common man for the better. I've always firmly believed that aim of any good research should be to improve the quality of life of a common man. Not mind, it includes women also. I have no gender bias. The conference consists of 20 major themes which are both contemporary and futuristic. It's an Himalayan task, and I compliment the organizers, Mr. Puneet Goyal, Mrs. Poonam Goyal, and their faculty for executing it successfully. Since it's not possible for a commoner like me to dwell upon all the themes, I've chosen to talk about climate change, which poses a serious threat to the planet. If you see the list, out of the 20 themes, I've chosen the 20th. I've been a backbencher all through. I thought this would suit me fine. Ladies and gentlemen, global temperature records are being continually broken. Every year we break the record. According to World Meteorology Organization, July 2023 was the hottest month in the history of the planet. July 2023. And the 5-year period, 2015 to 19, has become the hottest period of all the times. According to the IPCC, that is Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the average global temperature has increased by 0.85 degrees Celsius since 1880. 1880 we take as pre-industrial times. Sea levels have risen by 19 centimeters, almost 8 inches. And the Arctic has lost 1.07 million kilometers square of ice per decade. The rise in sea level is posing a serious threat to the inhabitants. Because if the sea level rises, all those populations will have to shift their homes and their business to some other safer places. If corrective steps are not taken well in time, the population will have to shift to other places, and a new term, I'm coining it for the first time, will be climate refugees, will be added to the dictionary very soon. We had refugees from other countries, but this time we'll have refugees from our own country, shifting from one place to a safer place, shifting their business to that place. That will create many social problems. Accepting the outside persons involves many social problems. Some scientists estimate that by 2040, there won't be anything except the summer season. Other seasons are ruled out by 2040. There's a condition if we don't take any collective steps. In brief, the consequences of climate change would be devastating. So So what do we do? I have young mind sitting before me. Any solutions anybody would like to propose? According to me, the major solution is swift reduction in carbon emissions. Carbon emissions have not peaked as yet. Vehicles are increasing. A household, I give my own example, we had one car and today we have three. We are producing 3 times more carbon dioxide. The goal of restricting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels as required by the scientific consensus of IPCC is beyond reach now. In the meeting of IPCC in Paris, we had decided to restrict the rise in global temperature by 1.5 degrees Celsius. Emissions of only 1.91 metric tons. Then we try to reflect US 14.44, then China 8.85, and India 1.9. China and US together account for about 45% of total global carbon emissions. India, with 18% of world's population, has the third largest emissions. Clearly, all the figures, everybody thinks US will have to do something. The US needs to bring down its per capita emissions the most. First to European levels, around 8, around 14 to around 8, and then to net zero. The US is the global leader in technology development and innovation. It can do it all. It has also the largest resources. I give you a simple example. US gave over 75 billion assistance to Ukraine. $75 billion assistance. So why can't it fund controlling carbon emissions projects? Within the US, California has set two major goals to reduce the bulk of its emissions. These are to have carbon-free electricity by 2045 and the prohibition on the sale of internal combustion engine vehicles from 2035. Just really a very good sign. By 2035 in US, no vehicle with using petrol or diesel will be on the roads. All American states can do the same. That was the example of California. Other states will follow suit. The European Union is acting to achieve similar goals. It's also funding the development of the green hydrogen economy for the hand-to-abate sectors so that achieving net zero becomes technically easy. Then we come to China. China has indicated it will achieve net zero by 2060. That's too far. A decade later than the West. Its per capita emissions have been rising, but at the same time, in all technologies needed for reaching net zero, the Chinese have acted strategically and with admirable success. Between 2005 and 2012, they took over from Germans the leadership in the production of solar panels and have since then dominated the global market. Chinese are manufacturing the maximum number of solar panels and using as well. They lead the world in electrical vehicles and their batteries. That's again the record. Their ambitious green hydrogen economy program, they are well-placed technology to get to net zero even before 2050. The European Union new regime of linking import duties to the embedded carbon in a product is a step in the right direction and would provide an incentive to the stakeholders to reduce the use of fossil fuels. India is now an exemplar for developing world. It is undertaking its energy transition away from fossil fuels at a pace that is surprise to all. We are eliminating fossil fuels at a much faster speed than US and China. India aims to create 500 gigawatts of fossil fuel-free capacity by 2030. Electric vehicles are rapidly gaining market share, and in some states of India, they have completely abolished the registration charges, which are, I think, around 1 lakh per vehicle. We have a well-defined national green hydrogen mission. It's well placed to acquire the ability to replace fossil fuels in hard-to-abate sectors in the coming decade. We in India plan to abolish the use of fossil fuels in a decade. That would be a big achievement. The country has reduced its carbon emissions per unit of its GDP through energy efficiency. It is decoupling growth from carbon emissions. In an optimistic scenario, the advanced industrial economies will reduce their per capita emissions rapidly in the coming decade. The developing world will get help to use carbon-free energy sources, which are now cheaper. With climate finance, a fund has been created with the name Climate Finance, which will be funding all these projects. India's push for the creation of the International Solar Alliance was a timely act of leadership. Scientists across the world need to focus on the downward trajectory of per capita emissions and mobilize public support to ensure immediate action. Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out. We have to act very fast. I sincerely hope that proceedings of the current conference will lead to some actionable suggestions to reach at the target of net zero emissions at the earliest, but not less than 24. And let me tell you, it's not an impossible task. All that is required is hard work towards the aim and perseverance to defeat the problems and succeed. You will have to defeat the problem and succeed. Problems will come. Scientific research is nothing but problems. You have to solve that problem. You have to override those problems. And then you see many examples all around. There is a difference between a normal person and a successful person. S.W. Longfellow wrote, a very famous poet, British poet, I quote, "The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by a sudden flight." किसी ने छाल मार के तरक्की नहीं मिली. No. Were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. जब उनके सारे साथी सारा भार सो रहा था, उसके वो जाग के और आगे बढ़ गए. You have to do it this way. You have a living example sitting here amongst us. I think it was in 2008, I was in Sista, when an ambassador of Mr. Puneet Goyal, your chancellor, came to me there. I think not Dr. B.D. Chaudhary. He wanted me to become a member of their advisory board also. Since it pertained to education, I readily agreed. And therefrom, my association started with this group. It was a small group, some colleges, shared all around. And in a very short span of time, it has now emerged as one of the leading universities in northern India. What was the difference? You had a person in Mr. Puneet Goyal, while his companions and friends here in Chandigarh or Delhi or elsewhere, select. He was toiling upwards in the night. ये रात में भी आगे बढ़ते जा रहे थे, बढ़ते जा रहे थे, बढ़ते जा रहे थे. And result is here to see. You can all do this. In your own fields, you have ample opportunities. Whether you are a teacher, you are a student, work hard. We have ample time to sleep. I hope you read about Dr. Abdul Kalam. I had the privilege of working with him. I had the privilege of being a student of Dr. Manmohan Singh when he was leader in economics at Punjab University. Dr. Abdul Kalam would say, I quote, a dream is not what you see when you sleep. जो नींद में देखते हो सपना नहीं. A dream is something that doesn't let you sleep. Once you have a dream, don't sleep till that dream is achieved. That goal is achieved. My dear friends, try to follow the footsteps of your chancellor. He is much younger to me, but I learned many things from him. That dynamism and that willpower to do. You are always confident. You tell me, I am going to Chandigarh for such and such purpose. I will be meeting the chief secretary. Once I said, he is my friend, Desi was name was there. Yes, sir, never mind, I'll handle it. And that confidence. Yet all paperwork complete. Everything was honestly put forward. There was nothing handy-pandy, which many private universities do. लोग तो नर्सिंग की बिल्डिंग को मेडिकल कॉलेज दिखा देते ऐसे ऐसे बैठा. But he proceeded in honest manner, with confidence, and results are here for all of you to see. As I told you, we are immersed today as a leading university in Northern India. And I'm sure I'll spend around 15 minutes with you again after this. And enter this an era of collaboration, exchange of students. Enter into some collaboration with leading universities of the world, and you will see the result. Let these students study here, also have a feel for the foreign country, and I'm sure everybody now in Haryana and Punjab at least, every student, even non-student, has a dream to go to Canada, US, Australia, because employment opportunities in India are not commensurate with the population. Our population is no more an asset, it has become a liability. Country is developing, but the same is utilized by the number of people increasing every year. So every young man and woman has, I see, even my own grandsons, they have all the dreams to go abroad and study there. We in Vidyapeeth, on the 6th December, we signed an MOU with Seneca, Canada. Dr. David Agnew and myself signed that document, in which the students will be studying for 1 year in Vidyapeeth, and for 2 years they will study in Canada to get a Canadian degree. And the icing on the cake is that they will get 3 years work permit. That is more than sufficient for them to settle down here, my green card. Let us tap such like avenues for our young tourists also. Sir, I wish you, your university, your faculty, my work so hard, and the students a very happy and bright future. Thank you, Jai.
Thank you very much, sir. It's always blessings आपको सुनना और मैं खासकर इस टीचिंग फ्रेटर्निटी को एक संदेश देना चाहता हूं जो रिसर्च कर रहे हैं जो रिसर्च शुरू करने वाले हैं जो इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में हैं जो अमेजिंग फैक्ट्स और डाटा बड़ी अलार्मिंग सी बात सर ने बताई खासकर से क्लाइमेट रिफ्यूजीज वाली उस समय मैं सबके चेहरे देख रहा था सौभाग्य है कि मैं सर के पीछे खड़ा था तो सबके चेहरे भयभीत हो रहे थे वो डाटा सुनकर felicitate our chief guest as a respect and gratitude. And you people are requested to please give a honest big hand, honestly please give a big hand to appreciate our chief guest. Thank you very much, sir. One another session with your blessings. Thanks a lot. Now I would request thank you very much. Now I would request to Dr. N.P. Giriji, Dean, SYN, for formal vote of thanks.
It's my proud privilege that I have been given the opportunity for vote of thanks. Thank you, Advocate Neeraj Taneja ji. Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Kuldeep Singh Dhinsa, renowned scientist and former Director General Jan Nayak Chaudhary Devilal Vidyapith Sirsa. Honorable Dr. Vikrant Elawat, President, National and International Naturopathy and Yoga Federation, Dehradun. Honorable Chancellor Sir Punit Goyal ji and Pro Chancellor Ma'am Dr. Poonam Goyal ji. Respected Dr. N.P. Kaushik, Vice Chancellor, and Rajendra Singh Chiller, Pro Vice Chancellor. Other dignitaries, deans, in charges, faculty, and participants. First of all, on the behalf of OSDU family, I am very much thankful to our chief guest of this conference, Dr. K.S. Dhinsa, and guest of honor, Dr. Vikrant Elawat, who spared their valuable time for giving their blessings to our participants, faculty, and organizers. We are feeling proud that great scientists are among us. Thank you very much, sir. So nice of you. इनका मैं एक किस्सा सुनाना चाहूँगा। मैंने भी डॉक्टर ढींसा के साथ वहाँ पर हरियाणा एग्रीकल्चर में यूनिवर्सिटी में और चौधरी देवलाल यूनिवर्सिटी में मैंने भी विजिट किया है। इन्होंने केवल स्टूडेंट्स को और साइंटिस्ट को एजुकेट ही नहीं किया बल्कि अच्छे संस्कार भी दिए हैं। इन्होंने सिखाया है कि कैंडिडेट को जीवन में व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग, क्या सही है क्या गलत है। इन्होंने बड़ी अच्छे तरह से स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छा एजुकेट किया है। इवन जब कैंपल स्कूल हरियाणा एग्रीकल्चर के डायरेक्टर थे, वहां भी उन्होंने छोटे छोटे बच्चों को भी अपने इंटरेस्ट लेकर के उन बच्चों को अच्छे संस्कार दिए हैं। ये बहुत रिनाउंड पर्सन्स हैं। आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल सर, यू आर ग्रेट पर्सन सर। I would like to thank our Chancellor Sir, Dr. Puneet Goyal ji, and Pro-Chancellor Ma'am, Dr. Poonam Goyal ji, for their kindness and permission for organizing this conference. However, you always allow us to organize this event and opportunity every year. Our Vice Chancellor, Dr. N.P. Kaushik, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajinder Singh Childer ji, and Registrar Dr. Vinod Kumar ji, very genius and always supporting and guiding us from time to time. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to them. On behalf of OSU family, I am very much thankful to our participants who took interest for participation in this conference and helped to make this event successful. I would like to thanks also to all committee members, deans, in charges, faculty, other teaching and non-teaching staff, IT staff, press media, anchor Advocate Neeraj Taneja ji and his team for all kind of cooperation. In the last, I would also like to thank each and every one who helped directly or indirectly to make this conference success. Once again, thanks to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Dr. Saab. Before proceeding for national anthem, I would like to give you information regarding paper presentation. Offline at mini auditorium, then offline in conference room PVC सर के ऊपर ऑफिस के ऊपर वाला रूम है, और third place is main auditorium. And in this regard, if you find any kind of confusion, you meet to Dr. Sunil Bandaji in this regard. Thank you very much. Thank you all. And now we will proceed for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Jai Hind. Thank you very much. Now, for this inaugural session, we are signing out today. Thank you very much. After break, you will go for your presentations. अभी हमारे माननीय डिग्निटरीज को जाने के बाद ही हम डिस्पर्स होंगे।